how to grow plants faster. We're going to talk about lights. We're going to talk about substrate. We're going to talk about food and CO2. We talked about lights last week, and we want as much light as we can get our hands on. Folks, you can always reduce light, but it's a lot harder to add. We don't want light to be our limiting factor. I built a greenhouse, not a warehouse. But you're not alone, folks. I have been there too. This is my old Piranha tank. It is an old 55, 48 inches long with only a 36-inch single fluorescent being used over it. We want as much light as possible. We can always reduce light. Second thing, CO2, carbon dioxide. Anyone who has used CO2 knows how fast an increase in CO2 can grow your plants. But there are two major problems with using CO2. One, when it runs out, you immediately take your tank extremely off balance. And then number two, too much CO2 will kill your fish. Ask me about the time when I had the CO2 running too high on my 220 and all of my Bosemani rainbows were at the surface gasping for air. But let's stop. Let's take a step back. I want to talk about CO2 in the wild. First, how do most aquarium plants